This is .2K Sports broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. The focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
With it. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Outside for Jackson. There's the triple. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Portis. 5 on the clock. Raptors need to get a shot off. Raptors moving the ball around. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Jackson. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
And here is Siakam. Inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Pass to Portis. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Fox. Now here's Adebayo.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Raptors trailed by 4. Here's Brown. Excellent D there from George.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to Adebayo. Tries again. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Fox. Off target from three-point range. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Harden's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Now here's Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Harden with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Basket good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Brown missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Portis. And he's way off from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got his second basket.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Portis can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Davis with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the rejection by Jackson. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He made his mark in a
22. The Raptors. 12.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch. And we thank you for that story.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Siakam outside. Al Harden. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years. And